Hello, Interior Alaska. Joe Cook here with your Thursday sports action. There were two event finals in the night session of the opening night of the 52nd WIO Games last night. Earlier in the day, Autumn Ridley won the toe kick championship with the 58-inch kick. Last night, Ridley won the one-hand reach, reaching 57 inches successfully. Ridley came in second place in those two events last year, and this year she redeems herself with titles in the men's one-hand reach finals. It came down to Wasilla's Bernard Clark, Casey Ferguson of Anchorage, and Dave Thomas out of Palmer. This was the same group of finalists from 2011. Ferguson was second with a 67-inch reach, and Thomas third with a 66, which means Clark wins his third straight one-hand reach championship with a 68-inch reach. Clark had the same reach to win it in 2011. The final and fun event of the night was the fish cutting contest. Contestants had to cut a salmon in half and make 7 fillet cuts as fast as they could. Miss Davida Hansen of Unalakleet finished the fastest in 43 seconds, which is the fastest time since 2010. The one-hand reach winners talked about their victories.
I was really focused. I was determined to beat my personal record after a full year, I think, or 2 years after reaching the same height over and over and over again.
I work on the slope, so I get a free access to a gym, and I just work out every day, doing abs. All of it is core, having an equal upper and lower body balance of weight. It feels really good to accomplish as not very many people can even try.
Today was another day session which featured 2 event finals and the conclusion of an event from yesterday in WIO. Amber Vasca of Fairbanks repeats as the women's kneel jump champion. Today, Ape Campbell, the world record holder in the event, jumped but couldn't surpass 55 inches to take the top spot. Vasca's 55-inch jump was 1 inch shy of Campbell's world record. Preliminaries for the Alaska high kick event here. The top 6 advanced to tonight's final. Elijah Cabin Boy holds the world record and has the last 2 titles. For the women, it could be wide open with last year's top performers back like Erica Meckel and Autumn Ridley and Charlene King. It was a test of strength in the men's and women's Eskimo stick pull finals. Whoever could hold the stick in this seated tug of war will win the best out of 3 pulls. Lathrop's Asia Sullivan, who came in second to her mother last year, won it all today. The 16-year-old got the best of her mom. Then she had to face her opponent twice in the double elimination format to win it. On the men's side, Chris Giroux, the defending champion, gets another stick pull title this year, going through Matthew Evans, a former champ, and Giroux finished with an 8-0 record. Sullivan, though, said losing was actually good for her.
Since I lost the first match, going against her a second time gave me it kind of felt better because I was like, I can do this, and I kind of learned from what I did last time to improve to win the second round. You know, I'm trying to do it for fun, but winning is just a benefit.
You'll start out using your back, lower back, and then once you start getting tight, then you start to straighten your legs, push with your legs, and just lean back and pull as hard as you can. Oh, it's exciting. It's still shaking.
And the Alaska Gold Panthers are trying to work themselves out of a rut while on the road. The Gold Panthers split a doubleheader with the Kenai Peninsula Oilers last night in Coral Seymour Memorial Park. It was the same score, too. The Gold Panthers took the first game 2-1 in 7 innings. Casey Munoz and Peyton Collie Lamb, or PCL, both had RBIs in the late for the win. Pitcher Nathan Bannister got the win and is 5-0 as a starter for Alaska. In Game 2, Mike Whelan drove in 2 winning runs for Kenai and their 2-1 victory. The Gold Panthers are now a half a game back out of first place behind the Mat-Su Miners. The 4-game series with the Oilers ends tonight. And the Ice Dogs continue to make changes to not only their team this offseason, but its coaching staff. Paul Kirtland has been named as the new assistant coach for the Ice Dogs. This comes after Jeff Beauparlant, last year's assistant, has recently accepted the head coaching job for in-state rival Kenai Brown Bears. So we'll see a lot of him. Kirtland, though, is 25, and he is a former Ice Dogs player. He played from 2007 to 2009, compiling 42 points. Kirtland went on to play for 3 years at Ohio State. Last season, Kirtland appeared in 10 games for 3 different ECHL teams. He eventually settled into a video coordinator position with the Cincinnati Cyclones of the ECHL. Kirtland officially started on July 1st and is currently recruiting and working in the Ice Dogs main camp in Prior Lake, Minnesota. And that'll do it for sports tonight. Thanks for rocking with me for a little while. Mike Schultz has your full weather forecast coming up next, and we'll catch you next time.